I don't know anything that you want. I know it's gonna be good. But you're giving me
Hello, hello, and hello. Y'all are not dreaming. The duo is here, y'all. We are here. And welcome back to another unbiased opinion, okay? As y'all can see, my girl Shay Renee is here with me. Sorry.
We got you.
My girl is here with me. We're about to get started and we're about to be messy. We're going to bring the new year in how we know what to do. And it's going to be messy. Shay, how are you today, friend? How you doing?
Girl, I'm as tired. Okay, I can't. This was my first day back to work after 2 weeks, been off for 2 weeks.
Yes.
I took a nap. I laid right here on this hill that I'm sitting on.
Okay. I ain't mad at it.
I set a good little alarm on my phone that ain't go off. Okay. And I get the text message and I'm like, oh, it's time to start the show. And my husband's sitting right here. He's like, oh, and then you're supposed to be live right now. I'm like,
you know you got something to do.
Just let me lay here sleep. Didn't tell me nothing. Like, okay.
All right. We all need a good nap. I'm here for the naps. We need a nap.
I'm like, this is an adult nap if I ain't never seen one. So
look, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I've been off too, baby. I'm gonna go back to work Thursday.
What?
Yes.
Thursday next week?
This week or this Thursday.
Oh my God.
And I've been off since before Christmas. I said, baby, I don't know why I did this, baby. I'm messing myself all the way up.
I've been off since December 18th. And I came back today. And I
already know it's about to be hard. I'm already imagining it so much so that I'm at the point of I may not even go back Thursday and Friday. Let me just go finish the week off. Go back strong on Monday. Let me get my mind together. I'm already kind of thinking these thoughts in my head. Like,
right, girl, you got to do what you got to do, child.
Especially when I spent my whole vacation on the sick and the shut in. Okay, I was the whole sick and shut in.
Listen, the neurovirus is real. Okay, the neurovirus is real. Something is happening. Okay, it ain't
okay.
Right.
I said, baby, I ain't get a good shake. I'm gonna do a do-over. They see me Thursday and Friday. I don't know.
Child, listen, I understand you. Okay, we see each other.
We see each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you have a good Christmas?
I did. I had a very good Christmas. You know, now when you grown, it's all about the kids now. You know, parents, you just when you become mama and daddy, you just get on up. Kids open their gifts. Mind you, I did the Sean setup, the Sean mama setup. Okay. And he's happy as a lemur. It was amazing.
Good.
And yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. I'm glad y'all had a good one. I can't even remember Christmas.
Girl.
I was out of it. I came down for the cheering. I said, okay, y'all. I got to go back to bed. And it was literally, I said, oh, this was nice. This was cute. I couldn't tell you. I had to literally go back all through my stuff yesterday.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, thank you. That's so sweet. You like everything? All right.
Oh, poor.
I went back up to the bed. And when I tell you, when my head hit the pillow, girl, I was gone.
Oh my God. Oh,
My bonus son came by. I didn't even know he even came to the house. My husband like, you was asleep. I'm like, oh, I missed all of Christmas.
dang. Oh,
All of it.
poor thing. You you was feeling down for the kids out. Okay.
I actually thought I was gonna be admitted into the hospital. It was that bad. I thought I was gonna be admitted into the hospital. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. So
Yes.
so what was it? Was it, like just a viral infection?
I had the flu.
The flu.
I had the flu.
Ooh.
Yes. And they were like, I thought it was something really going on. I was telling them, I did a live earlier, and I was telling them earlier, they were scaring the heck out of me because they took my blood 3 times. And when the doctor came in there, because all this time I'm just talking to the nurse, the doctor came in there, he was like, tell me your health history. I'm like, baby, I don't know medicine. I'm good over here. What are you talking about? He was like, you all right? Like, tell me your history. So I had to go all the way back. I'm like, I did chemo this time. No, I had to go
Yeah.
all the way back. And he was like, I'm going to take your blood again. Your white blood count is only at 2,000. You're supposed to be at 10,000 or more.
What?
He was like, your white blood count is way too low. He's like, I only see this in patients who are going through chemo. He's like, that's why I had to ask. He said, it is way too low. And I'm like, okay. So we got to take your blood again.
Oh my God.
And it was the 3rd time. So I'm like, oh, here come the IV. I said, Lord, I'm going to spend Christmas in the hospital. The IV come. They were like, you want me to cut your light off? Oh, baby, they get me real comfortable.
Oh my God.
Are you want me to cut your light off? You gonna go sleep? Yes, ma'am. I was so out of it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Cut the light off. Baby, I went to sleep. They came back. They was like, we gotta do a CAT scan. No, baby, it was a lot.
Dang.
A lot. So they came back and it was like, we're gonna go ahead and let you go so you can go be home for Christmas. At this time, it was dang near Christmas. It was 11:45 by the time I made home.
Oh
And
my.
he was like, we'll go ahead and let you go, but you need to go back to your doctor. You need to get your blood work ran again. So I don't know really what that meant. But again, I was by myself because my husband was at home with the kids, my youngest one. And I felt like if somebody was there, or if I was even a little bit more aware, I would be like, are you trying to tell me something without telling me something? Like, tell me. But because I was so out of it, I was like, okay, all right, whatever. Whatever you need me to do, okay, I'm ready to go. Girl, it was a mess. A mess. And the nurse came in there. Mind you, I got no medicine.
So they wait. So your defenses, they send you home. No medication, no direction. Just call your doctor after Christmas. We're gonna let you go home and be around other people and celebrate. What?
No medicine. And now I knew that I'm like, I'm not gonna get anything. He was like, oh no, just take some over the counter medicine. Don't leave the house for 7 days. I'm like,
These doctors are trash.
I'm
Just
like, okay. I'm like, all right. But again, I'm like, I'm just gonna go home. All I want to do is go to sleep. That's just how I'm feeling. I just want to sleep. And but the nurse came in there and she did tell me, she was like, this flu is really taking a toll on your body. Like that flu knocked me off my feet.
dang.
I did not walk downstairs until Christmas was Monday, right? I
Mm-hmm.
didn't walk downstairs until Thursday evening. I was literally in the bed, not moving. When I tell y'all, I almost felt like I was coughing up a lung every time I talked.
Dang. Oh my God, friend. I feel so terrible for you. That is horrible.
I'm here,
Oh,
y'all.
I don't wish anybody.
Yeah, it was horrible.
That is absolutely insane. No direction, no drink some coconut water,
Nothing.
do this, eat this to build your immunity back, immune system back up. None of that. Just go
I got
home.
nothing. Go home. Told me stay in the house for 7 days. Go see your doctor.
I could be in here calling the pearly gates in 7 days, and y'all would just, that is, wow.
But he did tell me that he was like, if you feel worse in the next 2 or 3 days, come back.
What the crap? I'm telling you,
Come back.
these people are absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And the fact that you are already extremely sick at this point, so it's difficult for you to advocate for yourself
Mm-hmm.
at this point. And you are just, you see that I am way far off of the scale of where I'm supposed to be as far as my body defenses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you send me home, child. Mm.
I got to get home.
Well, I thank the Lord that you are alive and well,
Yeah,
and
I'm picking y'all.
obviously, fluent enough in your own, body to get yourself to this point. I would
Mm,
just going to see your primary care physician at some
yeah.
point, because this is absolutely insane. Have you had any follow up since then with your doctor?
Mm-mm. I
Oh,
haven't followed up yet because she's book solid. So the lady who do my hair, she actually works there too. So she was like, just remind me tomorrow because of course I was getting my hair done.
mm-hmm.
Be like, just remind me tomorrow, and I'll get you in. Let me
Good.
pull some stuff. I'll get you in. So I'm gonna remind her tomorrow, of course, in the morning to say, let me know what you can do. But the biggest thing really was like I felt like he wanted to tell me something, but didn't.
Oh
That
Lord,
was my biggest thing. Like I feel like you are beating around the bush. If you see something in my blood, sir, just say it.
just say it, sir.
Tell me.
You are
Just say it.
freaking me the hell out. Oh my God. See that?
Just say it.
Mm-mm. No. Now that
But
don't scare me unnecessarily. Okay?
thank you.
Don't do that ever.
But now I'm okay. I feel a lot better, y'all. I look when I tell y'all I looked a hot mess. I was a mess,
Ugh.
baby. But we gonna hop off of this. But I still got a little lingering cough going on, and still have a real runny nose. But I'm able to kind of walk around, get up, kind of come back to Shun again. So
Mm.
that's the most important part.
Well, that's a blessing. Well,
We up and walking, child. And
yeah. Well, we
so
keep on doing some things to get your immune system up and going, and the Lord got the final say. Okay.
always do. That's why we're here talking and about to be messy in day number 2 of the year. Okay. So first of all, y'all already know what to do. If you ain't hit the like button, go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you ain't following us, go ahead and do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And while you at it, child, go ahead and share this thing on out. That's all we need you to do, okay? And definitely drop down in the comments. Let us know who we talking to. So today, we about to talk about this reunion, baby. What we think gonna happen, could happen, possibly happen, already done happened.
Mm.
Letitia and Stormie are in the comments fighting. Then Martell get his wish by being fired. And
Child.
then Marie Monroe, honey, said that Tamara is wrong from excluding her. from the Capitol, honey.
Woo, y'all.
Tamara is the problem.
You already know I don't see it for Marie, but I guess we'll get to that when we get to that. But
you know what? We can go ahead because we got a lot to talk about with these little Maritinsville folks. So we can go ahead and get into the Belle and the Collective. Now we know that the reunion comes on this Friday, right?
I believe so, because I think that was the season finale last Friday.
Right. Yep. So we have the reunion coming on this Friday, and of course, the reunion for Little Maritinsville will be Saturday. Now, in the finale for this past Friday, this mostly was about the gala and the fact that Marie Monroe was not invited to the Capitol. That was pretty much the whole part of Belle Collective. Now, I do want to start in the beginning for a little bit because we see all three ladies meet up, Missy Essie, Miss Akeisha, and Marie. And Marie walks off because she says that since she don't have no say so, this is turning into an Akeisha production, honey. She just gonna go ahead and exit stage left. Now, here's my thing when it comes down to Miss Marie. This is your event, or the Davis Hamilton event, whatever they want to call it. Why would you get up and walk away? See, this why the stuff wasn't done anyway, because that's what you did this whole entire time. Getting up and walking away. Even if you felt like Akeisha was taking over, Messy Essie is your partner.
Exactly.
Why you ain't got your partner back and standing with her?
First of all, Marie wants to just push the blame off on anybody else besides her. Because mind you, you sat up there and met with Marie by yourself. You sat up there and met with Akeisha by yourself previously. Yeah. And you still had zero, absolutely zip, zilch, nada to add to what was going on. Well, I just usually just write the check. You try to act like you just rolling in dough, okay? And that's all you do is pay to play. Okay, and Essie is the one that do all the decorating and curve. You do the how you gonna curve for the event, okay? But you over here just how you gonna pay. That's what you do. So Akeisha, you trying to really over here flexing your muscles where it comes to Akeisha to make it seem like, oh, I got the coins to be the boss. So you just go ahead and decorate and do all the little foo-foo things that you need to do. And I'll just be there to pay for it and look cute. That's what you wanted to do. And you and your curls didn't know what the hell was going on in the event. You came up in there acting like a damn fool. Okay. Mind you, I didn't know that Messy Essie had a husband. Okay. That was new for me. And Essie is sitting there in that meeting with Marie and Akeisha, listening to Akeisha. Akeisha came and because clearly, Marie, you don't have the coins that you think you have, because Akeisha changed it up from food to hors d'oeuvres for a reason.
Sure did.
Because y'all ain't got no money to put
y'all
up.
ain't dropping off anything. And I feel like they didn't sell them tickets like Akeisha was asking them to do.
Right. Exactly. And don't nobody like you, Marie. That's why. No one likes you. You're a mean old hag. Okay. Yep. You're a bitch. Let's just go ahead and put it where we have
to. What it is.
After the 7-minute mark, you're a bitch. That's why you didn't get invited to the Capitol. Okay. That's exactly why. The people that watch this show got 2 eyes and 2 feet and 2 hands to put the hand on the remote and turn it on, and 2 eyes to see that you full of shit. And they didn't want you to come to the Capitol embarrassing the fuck out of these people.
But here's the thing, and they got you with the situation. You had 2 of the state representatives in your freaking gala, and you cutting up sideways. Getting all loud, telling people to get your weight up. I ain't finna, like, you're acting like this little ghetto bird.
And that had absolutely nothing to do. You are up here, the thing about Marie that really vexes me so much, you are always constantly in trying to create moment mode. Mm-hmm. That's what you are doing, okay? And it's very annoying. Now, is Tambra annoying? Absolutely, she is. because Tambra is Secret Squirrel. Okay, Tambra
Mm-hmm.
is Beyonce, and she's hiding things because she's that important. Tambra,
Yeah.
you are excited because you're pregnant. You don't want anybody to know. But for you to sit up here, your whole family know about it, but your guy can't tell his own mama.
Can't tell. Timber made me so mad. Oh
That
my gosh.
absolutely
That pissed me off so bad.
that would have pissed me off. And remember when Scotty was on with us and he said, "Yeah, because I seen Demand with a woman and it wasn't her." That makes me feel like he probably ended up leaving her. So I wonder if all your secrecy and secret squirrel behavior was worth it for you to lose your man, the same man that you did all of this with to have a kid with in the first place. Was it really worth it to lose a companion potentially if that's what you did? Because you think you so important that you want to keep everything to yourself. Now I get it, wanting to keep it from the best because you're not that close to them. And it really pissed me off that Letitia really thought that she had enough clout for somebody to tell her shit. Bitch, I wouldn't tell you what I ate for breakfast yesterday and how dark my toast was. You got me fucked up. Okay? So don't you ever think that you're entitled to anything in my life because you and your little little boosie looking ass husband and his
Ooh,
ashy ass forehead and elbows, okay, can get the fuck on. Y'all, cause y'all over
Glendale said he know folks. He got people everywhere. I know that when Glendale said that, Glendale said he got people everywhere. He know folks. He to the streets. He to the streets.
yeah, be living on the streets. If you over here treating me the way that he treat her, listening to Clifford Fred, like you call him. There's
But
no
I got a question for you. Because Mel said she wasn't invited either. And Mel seemed like she was a little disturbed when they was at Big Red Clifford party. Because
but
Latrice got invited. I'm like, now wait a minute. Why did Tamara invite? If you invited Latrice and Mel are usually like this all the time. They literally started the show like this. So I did kind of wonder why did Mel get the invite?
here's the thing. They invited the Bells. Not a bell. Your name rhymes, but you ain't a bell. Okay? You are not on the cast. You're not in the beautiful bean footage when they roll it out in the beginning of the credits. Your name is not there. Okay? You are Mel, but you're not Mel from Huntsville. You're not Mel from Belle Collective. Okay? Just
Yeah.
friend, and you're not even a glorified friend of, honey. You are a glorified, pleased to have a drink on and show up to the event, but you're not getting paid. Okay? You are a extra man at this. You barely listen. So Gucci about to be sitting with you because she
Mel.
got just as much as you are to this show. Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Mel
So
was definitely feeling the way, but Mel was kind of mad.
she was, and I didn't understand all of that. I was like, girl, you are giving a whole lot of nothing for the everything that you're not giving to this show.
And
Why?
I didn't expect Mel to me, Mel have always kind of came off kind of the bubbly, oh girl, let everything go be okay, don't worry about it type person. And to see her kind of get a little because she ain't get invited, I'm like,
Because
Mel,
being she's over there being a turncoat. That's what I'm saying coming up. You talking to Letitia behind the scenes, and I feel like Letitia over there conjuring up some bullshit with her because they do. Her and Marie try to do whatever they can to turn people against Latrice, and that's why they need to bring Stormie over here so they can have somebody that is not easily moved
yep.
and friend to stop all of this bashing Latrice and everybody gang up on Latrice bullshit. I don't know what Carlos. Listen, we're gonna get into this when we get to Carlos. I'm on tonight because Carlos, you do so much. You so quick to talk about all these shows on Bravo, but your shows are suffering. And this one right here is suffering because somebody needs to pay attention. This easily, Belle Collective could easily be a show that soars to the top of the ranks.
Yes.
We've said this several times before.
Mm-hmm.
This could be OWN's version of the Real Housewives of.
Sure can be.
It definitely could be that, but
Mm-hmm.
don't create that environment. You sit over here and let Marie look dumb as she want to look. She's not providing anything for the show. She over here exploiting the fuck out of her mother, okay?
Oh,
Which is
baby, I fast forward through that scene. I'm like, I'm not gonna do this.
very
Scroll right through. No, man, we're not doing this.
absolutely painful to watch. And then you forcing your daughter to watch this stuff with your mother. Like, why are you, it's like you are torturing your mother. Your mother is an addict.
Yep.
Okay. And it doesn't matter how many cameras you shove down this lady's throat. She's going to be an addict. Okay.
I feel like the cameras make it worse because the people seeing her thinking she's probably making this money, calling her a little piece of famous, and this probably ain't doing her but pushing her right back even further into the addiction. Because I'm sure she gets some notoriety. I'm sure the people say, "Hey, I feel like it's making it worse. And TV ain't the place for
Mm-hmm.
you to overcome. It
It,
makes it worse.
it's
Shout
not
out to Kiki.
child.
It makes it worse. It don't fix anything. I
It's
can fast forward through it. Like I was the
I have to.
I'm not doing
Yeah,
this.
and it's like you're constantly, and her mother said it best. She's like, I feel like you're constantly punishing me. Like you want to keep on punishing me over it. Talking about some, she keep on talking about, yeah, because I needed my mother. I still need my mama. And this, that. Girl, listen, your mama gone. Okay. And I really, really hate to have this tough love moment with her.
Yeah.
And I feel like the therapist wanted to have that with her. The therapist is looking like, baby, this ain't my ministry. I like you done brought your mother here. It's very severe. This lady, and all jokes aside, this lady is very far gone.
Gone.
She's high as a fucking kite sitting here
Right
on
now. Yes.
on this couch. Okay. I'm talking about, did you take a bump and a dump before you came in here? Cause you can't even sit still, sis.
Fidgeting.
Okay. And you are constantly bringing this around your daughter. And then you talk about she's stealing from you. Girl, this ain't the time for the woe is me,
And
Marie.
I was done with Marie last season when she was in her van going around the hood, going to the bando, looking for her mama. Don't know exploiting this woman for a freaking storyline. There
Absolutely.
is no way on good God green earth that I'm ready to go to trap house looking for my mama with the cameras following me. I ain't doing it.
No.
Baby, I can't find my mama. I'm gonna have to miss today's filming.
Hello?
I catch y'all tomorrow.
The
If
sympathy.
I ain't back by 6 o'clock, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not bringing no on cameras to
No.
go knocking on door from trap door to trap house to the bando house to the whole house. Baby, we ain't doing this.
No. We're not. The sympathy seeking mission is at an all-time high. Like her audacity. It's very much so. Marie is a very stank, entitled woman.
Mm-hmm.
One of those women that is so treacherous, and it's not palatable at all. It's
Mm-hmm.
insane to me. She has this mean girl mentality that she thinks that, oh, everybody wants to be my friend. Bitch, no, they don't. You're stank as fuck. Nobody likes you. Okay.
Yeah.
And when Tambra said, take care, baby, and walk the
Like
hell,
when she hit a look, I said not Marie Monroe was ready to give this whole Martin Luther scheme speech. And then all right, baby. You
yeah,
have a good one. Take care. I'm
have a good,
not gonna do this with you. Do you think that Tamara was behind?
no.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
I don't think, honestly, I think that Tambra is so caught up in her own shit. She trying to get this baby on Earthside.
Yep.
She about Marie. Because
Mm-hmm.
that would mean that she's inviting more dialogue with Marie, and that's not what she don't want that.
Yeah, I do feel like, again, because this all it was about, pretty much the Capitol, what happened, why she wasn't there, all of that. But for Marie to say that, oh, it was Tamara because she have motive, again, you can't sit up here and be mad while you hollering at the table about the lies people telling on you, but then it's okay for you to come out here and spew something that you feel is the opinion, nothing that you know to be actual and factual. Because you mad at them for doing it about you, but it's okay for you to go over here and spew out your lie or opinion and take it as it's Bible and golden.
You assuming you have no actual factual
Nothing.
that this lady made a phone call and excluded you from this event that everybody looked like they rolled out of bed to come to do. It's not even like these women were dressed to the nines to come up here and represent Belle Collective. Damn, Latrice had on tennis shoes, and I don't never see her wearing no damn tennis shoes. So that lets you know how insignificant this little event was. And until she realized just how insignificant it was, then she don't want to, she ain't as upset.
Now
So
she said that. You should have told me, Essie, that it wasn't this bad. I wouldn't have felt the way.
well, Essie is only doing all of that because of how you act. She's trying to be a supportive friend by being messy right along with you. Because honestly, I don't think Essie is really as messy as she shows herself to be. I
Mm-hmm.
She feels like she has to be that way to show her support for Marie.
Yeah. But Marie have went out of her way to make it seem like nobody likes her. So I feel like Essie also feel like I'm her only friend. I'm her only friend, so I have to keep the party going because ain't nobody else gonna stand for it.
Yeah, because even Reese was like, I like Essie. Essie is,
Yeah.
and even Akeisha, she was like, yeah, Essie, I like, everybody likes Essie. They don't
Yeah.
fool Marie. But
Yeah.
they don't like that Essie sits up here and plays, she pities the fool that is,
Mm-hmm.
and she sits up there and plays into her game like a little pawn. And
Yeah.
I'm doing that because Essie, you a grown bald head lady. Stop
Wrong.
bald head bitch bullshit like your friend.
Wrong.
If you gotta differentiate yourself from her by growing your hair out, girl, get you a ponytail and stop acting me. Cause she is trash.
Yeah, I agree. And I think too, Essie should have definitely seen a different side of Marie when she got loud. When she got loud and telling everybody to get their weight up and do all this, she should have known then. You should have pulled her to the side and said, hold up, lower your voice. You see them two women over there?
Cause why? Cause why for come? Why for come are we screaming like this and tomorrow? Get your weight up. Get your weight up. Girl, get what weight up? Get your weight down because that ass to stomach ratio that you got going on is off. Because the BBL that you pay for is getting out of whack.
I said, now she ready to fight. Girl, sit, have some receipt. And then you go busting out of, first of all, a lot of people ain't here. Let's start there.
Mm-hmm.
You loud as ever. So everybody hearing your conversation.
You look
Keisha had to come over here and say, hold up, wait a minute. This ain't what we're here to do. And then you bust out and walk out and storm out and make this big old scene. Now, this is what I think. I think that Marie thought somebody was going to follow behind her, and nobody did. So Marie had to walk back in the building.
Yep, and you look dumb.
And you look dumb walking back. And you went right back to the table asking Essie, oh, did you get what you was accomplished? What is your point? Did you get what you need? Like, it was still wasn't enough. If you was really over the bull crap, girl, when you walked out that door and you did your woosah, you did your relax, release, and once you was finished, baby, I'm finna look right past this table.
Exactly.
I'm looking right past y'all.
Breeze right on by. I'm gonna breeze right on by.
I'm not coming back.
No, ever.
What we got to talk about? If I said my piece, did my dramatic walkout, baby, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. I'm done.
But she went on. But you walked on and sashayed your ass on out of here and looked dumb.
Dumb.
Like, girl, it was a scratching the back of my weave moment. It was like, girl, what? What did you thought you ate?
She was looking for the people to definitely come and walk behind her, rally behind her. Come on, Marie, come back in. I
But
think she was definitely looking for that moment. Huh?
what are we rallying behind though? What was your point? You had no point. You talking about get your weight up. You can't, we about to be getting some defamation, this and that. But baby, you have no evidence that anybody did anything to you. Everybody's looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about? And baby, you need to get your weight up. And I'm clearly not going to get my weight up at this event because y'all is serving hors d'oeuvres. You is not serving no plates of food, okay? So get their weight up. We're actually going to lose weight here because I see that there is a charcuterie board and not a steak. So stop.
And let me say this too, though, because she was like, for the defamation, we gonna sue and do all this and blah blah blah. For what? If you still holding on to the fact that Latrice went and sought out some information about you, it don't matter because Essie and Latrice already talked about it.
Exactly.
And she admitted it. Yeah, I was being messy during that time. I shouldn't have did it. She had already, her messy Essie already had the conversation, baby. What you going to court for?
Okay, go ahead and sue you for going back in her past and looking for the man that was stalking her, and she had a restraining order against him. So yeah, we can be sitting in court right together, locking arms. Yeah. Suit for suit. And you need to stop because we all know that y'all signed the good old paperwork and ink it with your signature and a curl that you cannot sue each other. So stop. Get off the show, Marie. Because you're not giving any story. You off talking about your kids and him being a deadbeat daddy. That was a better story than you over here exploiting.
So much better.
And making up shit.
Because I definitely want to see your deadbeat son.
Yeah.
With these 13 kids he got out here.
That's what you need to do. Jerez. Talk about Jerez, okay?
What happened to you being nanny daycare?
Right. Because that's what you doing, taking care of children all day and not running Hamilton and whatever the fuck, Hamilton and
Davis and Hamilton, I think that's name.
Yeah, you ain't running your business. That's the problem. Yeah. You over there running after children all day. And that's why Essie is the one that's more abreast of what's going on in y'all business than you, because you're not doing anything but writing checks. And the checks are getting tight, judging by that event. So girl, bye.
Here go a good one. So Redley said, in my opinion, I'm believing the rumors that the business mainly belongs to Essie because Marie is clueless about Hamilton Davis, especially when she needs to explain its operation. So with that being said, how did Marie get picked over Essie?
Exactly. Because Essie, you know why I could see that? Because Essie is very soft spoken. She's not messy Essie for real. But that's not a depiction of her. And Essie is not going to sit up there and be messy with Letitia. Letitia and Marie are a dynamic duo of disaster. So Marie expects for Letitia to be her little lapdog, and Letitia is really the puppeteer of all the drama behind the scenes, putting batteries in Marie's back. And Marie expects loyalty in her foolishness and unhinged ways from Letitia, and in return, she's loyal to her and help her do her dirty work behind the scenes. So that's what it is.
So now that we at the end, reunion come on Friday. You know we do this for Love and Mary Huntsville. Let's do it with Belle Collective. Who needs to stay and who needs to go?
Marie definitely need to go.
Y'all drop down in the chat and let us know who y'all think should leave and who should go. Stay or go.
I want Marie to be on the first thing smoking about. She can be replaced with Essie. All I care. I need and we got to get into So Gucci do too. So Gucci can get the fuck on, okay? She can be right there on the night train to Georgia with Marie. Okay, get on. He's on down the road because Gucci, you have absolutely no story, and she proved exactly what I've been saying. You feel like this is your show, so you don't want Selena on it because she had a show. Okay. And you guys never talked about me, you know. And I feel like, you know, you guys were on that show and they felt like you guys were still together because you never talked about me or showed me. Like I had to be in the background, you know. And for her to come on this show and Latrice is bringing her around. First of all, Gucci, Latrice invited you to her mama's retirement party, you dumb hoe. And then you didn't want to invite her to a little raglan ass book cookout in the back of with your little dry rub ribs. Girl, get the fuck out of here. You a raggedy, bad weave bitch. I'm sick of So Gucci. You are tacky. And you notice how he never answered that question as to whether he's not in love with Selena anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You are my wife. That's what matters to me. I'm not thinking about nobody else. He didn't say I'm not in love. I'm not in love with her no more.
You know what though? I'm not mad at So Gucci staying, but I don't think So Gucci should be a Belle. I think that she needs to be reduced down to a friend of the show.
Absolutely.
And here's why: because I like JJ. And JJ is TV freaking gold.
Mm-hmm.
He's TV gold.
He is. But he need to be on this show with Selena.
Not with Selena.
I'm sorry, Gucci. And sorry, not fucking sorry. And then you sat down at that table, stuffed your mouth with your Keller Williams shirt on, ain't sold a damn house this year, talking shit to Latrice and telling Latrice, you know, because, you know, and I feel like, because with her mouth the way she did, because I feel like you are the reason why the whole situation with Selena happened, you know, because you're supposed to be my friend. And I feel like you brought her there to be messy. Girl, Selena was Latrice's friend. She is her friend. And and Latrice came out and said, girl, that's my friend and you not. You get mad at me because I didn't let you sell me a property and you wasn't doing your damn job. Girl, get the fuck off out of my face and out of this camera scene.
But you know what? Okay.
Goodbye.
Let me play. I ain't gonna call myself a devil. Let me play Angel's advocate. I'm not mad at So Gucci for feeling the way she feels. I'm not mad. It's my time, Slim. Come on. I'm not mad at her for feeling this way. However, I feel like So Gucci is showing all of her insecurities because I feel like this should be the time for So Gucci to say, hey, baby, I'm so secure in mine. I don't give a damn about you coming over here. Because I can hold mine. I still got the husband. I'm a Belle. Like, I feel like that should have been the time for So Gucci to stand in her ish and really be what she say she is.
And that's the reason. For that reason by itself is the reason why I don't give a damn. Because if you were so secure about yourself and you standing on business, and you this woman that's selling all these houses and you are a Belle in your own right and you ringing and staying, Selena shouldn't matter to you.
Shouldn't matter at all.
About her. So that's why, no, I don't feel sorry for you and your fake Gucci. Girl, bye. Don't care.
I kind of like So Gucci though. I'm not bad. Be the only one. But I like So Gucci. I love me some JJ. I love JJ and Willie's dynamic.
Gucci is fake to me. I'm sorry. I cannot hasten to the throne. She's trash. She is her when she was here last season. I saw it for her a little bit. She should have kept that stance. But then you come on this season hating on Selena and she didn't do anything to you. I haven't seen where she's done anything to her. I feel like you're just jealous of her.
Mm-hmm.
Her own insecurities. As another woman, I can't be responsible for your insecurities when I show up in the room. And that's triggering for me because sometimes when I'm in rooms, even like if I'm at work or if I'm in certain places, I'm not a person that's like so extroverted to be going and talking to everybody. But
Mm-hmm.
people gravitate to me most of the time because
Mm-hmm.
I'm very quiet. I'm going to talk to the people that I know. It's
Right.
not mean or whatever, but I've just never been that person to just run up and be like, "Hey, everybody."
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what I do. So people will always label me as who she thinks she is. Then when
Mm-hmm.
they know me, they're like, "Oh, she cool."
Cool.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
she, girl, you not even cool. You didn't even try. Like you had your moment to be the, oh, I played it coy in the beginning, but now this is my life, this is what I'm doing. You decided to submerge yourself right into the drama where it came to Selena. You should let Selena's star power overshadow you.
Yeah.
That's your problem. So
And then I think the most important part was that I think that so Gucci messed up at is that you are the Belle. She a friend of
yeah,
a Belle.
right.
She a friend of. So I do feel like so Gucci definitely let her insecurities get in the way. And she didn't see the bigger picture, which is Selena isn't here to be a Belle. So
Right.
I don't even feel like they would have made Selena a Belle. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think they would have. Would they give her more roles because people like her? Would she have became probably a friend of the show? Possibly. But I don't think that she would have ever been upgraded to a Belle and been in the lineup. That's just my opinion. I don't think she would
From
have.
from me, I watched their previous show, and I could easily see Selena being a Belle. I could see them. I really could see them getting rid of Gucci and bringing Selena on, but that's how they can rope JJ back in, sort of. You know,
Yeah.
if Gucci didn't make it such a big deal by suing Selena, because
Yeah.
you did that to be strategic because
Yeah.
you
Don't want to come back.
and you know that they're going to keep you on the show because they like JJ.
JJ. Yep.
But
Mhm.
she wanted to block it from, okay, cool, we do like JJ. So you could just be JJ's wife again. And we'll
Yep.
just bring her on. And we'll upgrade and also get rid of, hopefully, I hope they get rid of Dan Marie. And then you can bring Mel on the show. That would be cool too. And if
I
y'all,
was like, I can see Mel as a Belle.
yeah, I can see her as a Belle too. And then if y'all can bring Stormie over as a crossover,
Yep.
that would make this show ever so worth it because I need Stormie to come and check Letitia.
I think Stormy, that we'll talk about this. So for those who's coming in, Shay and I feel like Stormy needs to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville and have her whole section now with Belle Collective.
Yeah.
I do feel like she need to come over there. I do feel like she's better suited for this show. Um, we know that it can be done. Let's kind of go into Real Housewives of Potomac a little bit because even Mia said that she had to rent out the house. A lot of women do that when it's time to film. And when it's time to film, they leave. Heck, we can keep it on Belle Collective with Keisha. They really own in Mississippi when it's time to film. When she left from the gala, she told Marie, girl, I'm gonna go over here to New Jersey. I'm gone.
Yeah.
So I feel like it can be done. Stormy got so much money. Girl, go on over there to Mississippi, get you a little apartment, little condo-ish or whatever going on. Stay
I,
your butt over there for filming and take your butt home.
I thought she had a house in Mississippi. That
Oh, I don't know.
so I would love for her to make it work because honestly, I think that she would mesh so much better with the group on Bell Collective.
Of
'Cause
course.
it's just looking super awkward with her over there on Huntsville. And I think that we're going to get into them later. But I think Huntsville is crumbling. Even
Huntsville is I'm glad you said that, Frankie, because I definitely got a lot to say about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, Huntsville is crumbling at the Yeah, it's a sad situation going on over there, and
It's bad.
honestly, I see that they were renewed, but they're gonna have to do some serious work to shake it. As my friend said, shake the table.
They gotta shake the table. And let me say this too, because I saw this what Kalani said. She should do that because Courtney don't want to be on the show anyway. Even when it comes down to Courtney, I
Yeah,
feel like Courtney would have a better fit with
absolutely.
them men than the men over there in Love and Marriage Huntsville.
1,000,000,000%.
He would fit in so good. Because even Willie himself don't do a lot. Unless he with JJ. I really do feel like him and JJ have a real friendship.
Yep. Yep.
Will and JJ really have a, but I also see JJ as being very authentic
Mm-hmm.
person, and what you see probably really is what you getting out of him.
Yeah.
And I feel like even with Courtney, because Willie came in kind of quiet, I
Mm-hmm.
think even with Courtney, it would have worked out the same way.
Mm-hmm.
To where, I can be myself. I can laugh. Even Glendale retarded self. Maybe I shouldn't say that word. People don't like that word. Y'all, I'm sorry. Even Glendale's silly self have even his moments to where we'll be like, okay, cool. It's doggone Clifford we don't like. But
Yeah, I can definitely see Courtney meshing well with Willie. Because Willie is very genuine. I can see that, and he don't
yep,
play his wife like
yep.
Courtney don't when it come to Stormie. Like
Mm-hmm.
Willie is the type of person he like. I'm not even about to joke around with you with no chauvinistic. I mean, Courtney is like, I'm not even about to joke around with no
Yep.
chauvinistic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Marceau and them be on that, yeah, y'all selling hair care products and da 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 da. Courtney like so, and I'm
Now
a
what?
and I can do what I want.
That part.
And I got a garage. Do you?
And that's when Courtney should have pulled a Marie move and said, "Get your weight up,
Mm,
get your weight up, because we doing good over here."
I think Courtney is just so far, but he's flying above the bullshit, and
Mm-hmm.
he is just like not even willing to get in the mix with any of that stuff, and he don't want to have to. I think that they wouldn't have to conjure up drama if they
Yeah.
do Belle Collective. It would just be more cohesive. You know what I
Yep.
mean? There would be some synergy there.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Or
So this is the best way to go ahead and segue into the freaking Love and Marriage Huntsville. And friend brought up a good part by saying they are crumbling. This
mm,
is my thoughts. And she also brought up, which we saw, how they've been renewed for season, is this 8?
I think it's 7.
Oh, 7. Okay.
Yeah.
How they've been renewed for season 7. Here's my thoughts with this. I don't want to see Love and Marriage Huntsville until November of 2024.
Ooh, I think that's a bit of a stretch.
No, we don't need to see them to November of 2024. We don't need to see them in March. We don't even need to see them in June.
Ooh.
November is a stretch, but I'm definitely thinking fallish.
Mm.
We need a break from them. We need a break. They do not need to come back in March. They don't need to come back in June. We need a long break. And here's why. You got Martell out here telling the business.
Oh Lord, yeah.
You got him out here outing y'all. We need y'all, they need to go away. He's still talking. She's still talking.
That's not Martell. I think that's Ariane. Because here's the thing. I think Martell got home.
What's
What
up, Scotty? Scotty said, how about never saying it again?
you know what? I really feel like Carlos King, you're being called out as a bitch ass nigga. You really are. Because Andy Cohen would never.
Never.
You so pressed to talk about Bravo and this, that, and the third, you, in the words of Marie, get your weight up, because you are not the boss that pays the cost. Okay. Because these people, the housewives, would never come pop silly like this.
Never say that.
Ever, ever, ever. Because all of them are equally on pins and needles every season waiting on contracts.
Yep.
Why? Because Andy Cohen and True Religion, or whatever that company is that produces the Housewives, has all them bitches in check.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have your people in check. Why? Because you are not over there nurturing your business. You
Yep.
are having deja vu and having FOMO with fucking Bravo. Now, you did all of this to be the big man on campus, to say, hey, beat my chest. I'm Carlos, hear me roar. I'm the king of reality TV. No, bitch, you're the king of delusion. You're the king of reminiscing over Bravo. I can't
Not
get.
only that, girl, he going to find the lost ones from freaking Destiny's Child. We over there talking to the lost ones. Don't nobody, they didn't make the cut. We moving on.
It's a fatal attraction that you have here. That's what it is. So there is no way that I would be Carlos King and you would bump your gun on Beyonce's good internet, saying, "Oh, and I'm probably going to get a call to fire me, whatever." But whatever. You said that. First of all, Martell had enough balls to say that because he knows that Carlos is not going to fire him.
He knows for a fact.
Yeah, because
And the contract probably already have been signed.
No, you know what I think it is? There's a flip side to this. It also could be damage control, where they have went in another direction and told Martell that we not gonna bring you back, and now he got an attitude and he coming out here with his little bussy in a bunch, talking shit. Like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna make it seem like I'm mad.
I'm walking away and I really got fired.
Exactly, because you're not bringing not a diddly squat to the show. Don't nobody want to see you, and don't nobody like you. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Nobody. So by now, of course, everybody already read the main post. So we know what the post says. And here's the thing when it comes down to Martell. Out of all the things, sir, that you could have spoke about, cleared up, fixed, whatever the case may be, you got your draws in your behind because people are saying you want Melody back.
And you
And
did.
the flowers wasn't your idea. Out of all of the things you could have came out about and said the flowers was the thing that brought you over here to the social media to make this long run-on sentence. Like, this is what got you over here to talk.
It screams Ariane got mad because you took Melody Flowers and you came in there and acted like you wanted her. And here's the thing, you do want her, but you had to make her feel good so that she could lick your ass that night and tell her, "Oh, I was just saying that we was acting. You know, we actors." Because she said that all up and through that conversation that she had with Nay from Original Straight No Chaser. So that makes me think that it was her. And the biggest piece of that whole situation that lets you know that this is dumb, he said in that little run-on paragraph sentence that he wrote, or her, that Mel didn't come and do what she was supposed to do. Okay, what were you expecting her to do in that moment? What was the expectation that you would look? What were you looking for her to do? Because she is clearly giving you no indication that she likes you. She's giving you no indication that she even wants to breathe the same air as you. So what did you think she was going to come there and do? Did you think that production got her to come and say she was going to be with you again? Because you was talking like with your ring on that you want to get married again. You wish you had to mess up the marriage. If you'd have known that cheating was going to mess up your marriage, you would have never did it. Well, what the fuck do you think cheating would ever do to a marriage? You thought it would strengthen it? You thought it was going to love you a long time? No.
He's so stupid. And I'm going to say this about Martell. When it comes to freaking Martell, the reality of it is that you told on yourself yet again. Because the reality of it is, you're still being very much protected on this show.
Absolutely.
All this outrage that you get really is from social media and YouTube. None of that bullcrap has made it to the freaking show.
Yep.
Everything you talked about in this run-on sentence of freaking stalker, abuser, and all of that never made the show. Even when they slightly brought up the custody battle, they still did not bring up the details that happened in that freaking court case. And you told on yourself.
Yep.
Well, you didn't have to.
Martell is
Celebrate the show, sir.
Martell is a liability, and at this point, they need to let him go. They really do. Really, all of these cast members are a liability at this point with this revenge piece stuff, because he sat up there and showed all of them that video, in my opinion. And excuse me, you showed all of them this video just to try to prove, to make them think that Mel was cheating on you. Now, everybody and their mama on that show knows that that's not true. And then the lengths in which they go through to not talk about the revenge P on that show, I don't understand how Mel even makes it on this show with these people. I would not even be able to be around them. Number one, you motherfucker helped him cheat on me. That's the first thing. And I helped all you broke bitches on this show make money. Okay, Marceau, you was working at the movie theater in a big gray suit. Don't think you slick. And Tisha, you was over there playing Susie Homemaker. But I helped y'all make a coin, and you helping this motherfucker buy BMWs for bird brain, bun on top of their head, birds nest bitches. Okay, let's start there. Then Maurice, you out here being a clown. Okay, and you in the mix with the bullshit too. But all of y'all putting y'all feet up under my table, smiling in my damn face like y'all are my friends. And you're not. And this shit was going on for 5 years. Okay. Mel decides to leave. Then y'all continue to uphold him and uplift him in the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know that this man is trying to take my children away from me because he's trying to get child support because he's too fucking lazy to build himself up by the bootstraps and get a fucking job. And you
see,
bird brain bitch over here that don't have a job, not shit, on the internet clucking and sucking every day, talking about nothing. But yet I'm supposed to sit here and hold my head up high and kiss your ass. Boy, you got me fucked up.
Right. And that's why I said this whole post was dumb. Because even in my friend and how she just read this proves the show, even that crap didn't even come out on the show. So you coming, and here's the reality of it when it comes down to it. The truth of the matter is, sir, because you don't want to be villainized anymore and look like the abuser and the stalker and all the bull crap. The truth of the matter is that you did cheat.
Exactly.
For several years. You got your trout mouth of a baby mama pregnant, not once, not twice, not 3 times. She decided to have the baby the 15th time out of spite of Melody.
Child.
You want to promise her the stars and the moons and all of the heavens of the above, and now you can't commit to it. She gets on here and talk all type of crap, cash money trash. Not one time have you ever came out and said the views of my trout mouth baby mama are not the views of Martel Holt.
Exactly.
You have yet to come out and say whatever this woman over here is saying ain't got not a damn piece of nothing to do with me. But the time somebody say you still want Melody, now we need to do this whole 15 paragraph 4-page letter like you a Leah and want to freaking go out and claim your state because now everybody actors.
Girl, and even through all of this simping that he doing all over this internet, he still ain't claim her in that long text message. You talking about some show my real life. What's your real life? Struggling? Getting
but
that?
we saw that because you was squatting. You couldn't leave.
No. You sitting up here. What are you doing? What are we gonna watch you do? Squat in yet another house?
That's it. And here's the
Struggle?
reality of it. You said you don't want these 4 kids on the show. You want to show your real life. Honestly, I don't even know what that means, but okay, you want to show your real life. Do your real life involve what? Is it because you want to bring on Ariana? Because what it really come down to it. You want to bring on Ariana and Knox. Now, how is it that you can protect the 4, but you can't protect the 5th one?
He don't want to bring Ariana on this show.
Oh, I know that. Oh, trust me.
He let me tell you something. He is that curled hat that he wears on his head on them not bringing her on the show, because he knows Mel is not, as long as she sit high and look low at that bitch, she will never set foot on a set of this show.
But here's the reality of it. I don't even care about Ariana going over there talking to the blogger. Because the reality of it is honestly, I don't know if I even believe that her and the men met up, because why would Marceau meet up with you?
Because
why would Maurice meet up with you?
Because Marceau has bigger hips than us, and he met a bitch. Like
I don't think, I will be honest, I don't feel like he would have, but let's just say he did because she said she did. We can move on. But the reality of it is, outside of the men, girl, who you gonna talk to?
Clearly. Exactly.
You and Martell ain't interesting enough for us to see a scene about you. What we gonna do? Listen to Knox holler all the time? Can we get that enough on the doggone live?
And here's the thing, friend. As much as she thinks she's that girl, bitch, you not. What are you doing? Because let me tell you something. What do you and Martell have in common outside the bedroom? You ain't never, y'all don't never, all you talk about is licking his ass and getting sassafras. That's all you do. You don't talk about shit else. Oh girl, he couldn't leave me alone because I spread him and dead him. That's what I do. That's all she do. Fuck him and put him to sleep.
If she doing it,
that's your only skill.
Medusa. Mouth and legs stay open.
Yes.
That's it. Mouth and legs are staying open.
Your name is Mattress Medusa because you are a deadly catch. That's what you are. And Martell looks at you every day in disgust.
Every day.
So what are you providing this man outside of that? Because he's not claiming you. He's not street walking you. He don't even want to take a picture with you. He doesn't claim you at all. At every single opportunity that he's had to on camera, he has not.
He go against it every time.
Single. He just said they just recorded that reunion, a month ago? Still saying he's single.
Sure is.
This man was in scene wearing his wedding ring, talking about he manifested marriage because he wanted to be married again. If he wanted to be married again, you a willing participant. Why he ain't say he gonna marry you?
And ain't gonna marry. The reality of it is that I don't even know why Martell even plays these games. And I also feel like Martell, he wants to create and fix his image. And one thing I will agree with Martell about, one thing I will give him this, I do feel like we do need to drop what happened to them 3, 4, 5 years ago. Baby, they divorced. Let's move on. We don't need to keep having this conversation. And that's for Mel and Martell. And for the rest of the cast. Let it go.
But here's the thing, Sean.
We got to move on.
Here's the thing. He's the one that keeps bringing it up. Mel doesn't even utter this man's name. She don't even want to be in the room with him. Remember, in Houston, who brought it up? You was cheating on me too. Y'all don't never ask her about when she cheating on me. So Mel just be defending herself. Because what you're not going to do is sit here and fucking lie. Okay? She said it on one of her lives. You would go to the casino. I would go to the hotel. That was separate ways of having our own personal serenity in our marriage because we work so hard in our businesses. We want to take that, and even at the table when they were sitting at the little coffee shop, he talking about something. Well, yeah, no, I didn't ever have proof, but it could happen. So you did all of that to try to make her look bad.
Yep.
Constantly trying to. The bottom line is Martell is pissed that this lady is living her life, living her best life, and he's not. He
Right.
just can't fathom in his world of worlds that this bitch left me and doing better than me. I thought she was going to be down in the dumps. I thought I was gonna see this hoe over here struggling. I done call her every bitch, hoe, skeezer, and everything out here to make her look bad. I thought she had 4 children and wasn't nobody gonna want her. But she out here living her best life.
And see, that's why I feel like he's doing a piss poor job of trying to fix his image. Because the reality of it is that he'll had plenty of opportunities to come out and go against everything that Trump mouth has said. And also, with that being said, you show a little piece of he got a little piece of sense when it came down to Marceau and her. But that now you going back to being stupid and acting like you don't have no doggone sense. And you want to say you show my real life or nothing at all, then baby, it's gonna be nothing. You ain't got nothing. We don't know what to show. We don't know what to film. I think that he definitely needs to be demoted. Do I feel like he will leave? No, he's already been somewhat demoted. We didn't see him a lot this second half of this season. So I feel like the demotion is already there. And if he's not fired, I feel like he's going to stay where he's at. He will probably stay in the lineup as the core 6, but I don't think that he will ever get that screen time that he has gotten in past seasons. And also, I feel like this post don't mean a god doggone thing unless he had really gotten married to Sheree, a Sharonda, a Sally, and they're not showing his real life. To me, that would make sense. But you haven't remarried. You haven't did anything.
Much like the Scots, he is a co-perpetrator. You are skating on the fakeness of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Martell needs to grow up.
Yeah.
Simply put, grow up, you big ass nigga. Clearly, period.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking test. Get
Okay.
some business about yourself. Hell, you and Mel did property preservation together. Go do that again.
Go back and do it. You don't even need a license.
You and Gatormouth can do that because she ain't selling no liquid. She ain't selling not a halter top, not a goddamn thing, not a piece of paper. She ain't selling shit off of that website. She over there bumping her goddamn gums around your dick and on the internet all day. So she ain't got time. Or unless y'all want to talk about sex so damn much, start an OnlyFans page. Let the fucking that y'all do pay y'all. That's all I'm saying. But do something, but and get off my damn line and make a coin. Cause all this stuff that you're doing to try to hurt Mel, you doing all of this stuff to try to make her look bad so that you can create some type of come up for yourself on it. And you will never get paid off of this lady's pain because she's always going to continue to elevate. Everything that you do that's dirty, you keep on helping her to elevate even more. So stop. Don't you see that this trend is not helping you? It's not.
It ain't working. That's my thing. Like, sir, you can't say you don't want these titles on you, but yet and still you keep doing the dumb stuff. Obviously, you want the title.
Mm-hmm.
You like being a villain. You like being looked as an abuser and the stuff. Obviously, you like all the bull crap. Because if you didn't, guess what? You would do everything in your power to fix it. And your easiest fix of all is to literally come out and say, I do not condone or agree with anything that my trial mouth of a baby mama is saying.
Clearly.
Nigga, that's all you got to do. You
Right.
ain't got to say nothing else. You ain't got to write us no 4-page letter. You don't have to do nothing. Just that part alone will fix everything. And more importantly, you ain't selling no wine. You ain't selling your coloring books no more. You can't pass the doggone test. Baby, this is your only means of a check.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you go and put your foot in your mouth and tell the people to fire you?
Period.
Why folk come? Would you do that?
Because it wasn't him, it's her. And that right there lets me know the fact that even if it was her, like, let's say we're going to keep it funky and say it's him. But if that was her, that should be the nail in the coffin for him to leave her alone.
Right.
I really, really would leave her the hell alone, because at this point, now you messing up my money to take care of my children.
Thank you.
And you are now a liability. If she somehow got access to his social media and did that dumb shit, that would right there would be like, you know what? I can't be fucking with you because you really are crazy. This is a problem. Like, how I'm over here taking care of your dumb ass. Now we both gotta go get a job. I think that Ariane wants to break him down to the smallest piece of I need you. So now I gotta marry you because I ain't got nowhere else to turn.
That's all we do.
And she gonna look so stupid and sad because that man can get down to the last penny in his pocket and he still won't marry her dog ass.
But you know what? If she really was, and shout out to Mims, he said he likes collecting the check, that part.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to Mims out in the building. But let me say this: if she really was that girl, like she liked to claim herself to be, if she really was all of that and then some, baby, you would have went over there to Zeus. You would have went over there to the VH and the one. You would have went to WeTV, Tubi. Baby, you would have did something at this point.
She's lazy. She's continuing to try to create this image in her head once of her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I want to be the doting. I want him to know that he's a man and I trust him to take care of me and do what's right. And I don't want to get a job anyway. He was all this time.
The reality of it, even if this woman had any piece of a chance of getting on Huntsville, girl, you done messed it up by going over there talking to a blogger and telling her it was okay for you to record the conversation.
First of all,
each shred of hope is gone.
Why wouldn't you record the conversation and put it on your YouTube channel? We've been telling Dum Dum Diddy to put her all this content, all this bullshit that she be talking, get on YouTube and do it.
Make the money.
On live talking about absolutely nothing. There are still some nosy ass people out here that will watch her. And she could be doing absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll be getting paid. You're not getting paid from Instagram, ma'am. They stopped paying people on Instagram in March of 2022. It ain't like you get on live on Facebook because that's where they paying the people at. Quiet. So stop lying to people. And people be talking about, I don't make no money when I come on. I get paid to do this. That's why I do it. So I stay on here for like an hour. Bitch, you're not getting paid. And ain't nobody buying you no damn super chat. It's not a super chat on Instagram. It's something else, badges. So you're not making any money. You're just making me mad and wasting our time. Stupid.
So wrong with her. She said because she think Nate has all the answers. And I agree with that, really. I do feel like she go to her like she is sitting in every meeting. She go to her as if, Carlos coming to talk to her personally. And that ain't the case. A lot of this is still, in my opinions, and I heard through the grapevine, even on her end.
That woman is just as slow as Ariane. Please. Dragging out. And Ariane, she called and she was talking about dragging her damn speech. She don't know shit. This is the same person that made 85 parts of one conversation.
Baby.
She's part. Because all of this stuff, you coming out with shit talking about the destined trip. That was last damn season. This is a person that's grasping at straws to put content on their channel because they're too lazy to come up and do something new and something else. So she's not smart either. Let's just quiet as it's kept. And I don't want to talk shit about nobody, but we just being real.
Yeah, and baby, after part 55, I was done. I was like, I'm not gonna do this.
That's just not smart.
I'm not going to keep listening to this, baby. I can't take it. I'm done. Y'all give me the cliff notes, footnotes. I ain't got no more. Y'all tell me what happened.
That's not even, but my thing is that's not even proper business etiquette for your subscribers. What are you provide? What makes me want to watch you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you supposed to have all this tea, but you a year late with the tea, honey.
Baby, dang near 2 at this point.
Tea is cold. I done had 6 packs of tea by now. So what is you doing? Like, what are you providing for me? What is the entertainment? Because this ain't it, girl. This ain't it.
I do feel like because she had this tea, and even when the Destin trip even came and happened and went, girl, that was your time to drop it then. Even if you
Hold on, Sean. Somebody said you are not Funky Deneva. Please stop using his keywords. Who said that? Who used any of Funky Deneva's words? Girl,
friend, get out of the chat.
first of all, I pride myself on being my damn self. I don't say shit that nobody say. If I said something, then it's just a coincidence. But what is you talking about? And why are you scanning Funky Deneva's channel and coming over to see if somebody's saying what he said? I mean, I love Funky Deneva too. I mean, shout out to him, but ain't nobody copying him, sis. I don't know what's going on. Quiet as it's kept. Girl, are you me? Do you know how many people say that? He didn't create that baby. I'm sorry. But go off, sis. But go ahead, Sean. What? The fuck? The fuck? What are you talking about, girl? All right, girl, I'm sorry.
It's okay, friend. We ain't gonna because it's quiet and it's killed. We gonna keep on talking.
Yeah, period. Okay.
We
That-
gonna keep on going. It's quiet as it's killed. Okay, so let's move on. As quiet as it's killed and as loud as we gonna be,
period.
the doggone reunion is coming up this freaking Saturday. Okay, and
Girl,
okay, hold on. Let me say this. Hold on, friend. Nobody is feeling away. Let me make this true. Let's say this. BLE, ski, BL, I don't know, scoodoop-a-doop, shout out to Sector Red. I don't know, I'll say this though. I don't think friend is feeling away. She's definitely not in her feelings. Unfortunately, a lot of things do get crossed over. He may have been saying it the most, but he did not event the freaking words, right? No. But that doesn't mean that she, her, I, or anybody else is biting off his style. So,
girl,
we just want to make that part clear. Ain't nobody biting off Funky. We like Funky. We're going to move on.
We going to keep it funky. Funky Deneva is cool. Nobody is copying him. It's just like everybody says, the sky is blue. It's sayings that people say. It doesn't mean that somebody's copying somebody. And I'm clear. Nobody will ever have me in my feelings. But I pay attention to the chat, to our subscribers that take their time to watch our show, much like you are. Thank you for watching and giving us a view. Okay, period. But no hard feelings. I don't get in my feelings, but I do address the bullshit. That's what I do. And it's been addressed. So we're going to keep it funky and keep it moving. Okay? Yeah. Do people say that too? Go ahead, friend. Because you know how we do. Let's go. I got
so we going to move on.
Back where it was. And we going to ignore the bullshit.
We going to ignore it. We going to keep on going. But shout out to Squeenie Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay? So, let's go over here. All love. Please don't take it serious, y'all. Y'all, we having fun.
Not at all. Everybody feel how they feel. Let's go.
We just having fun over here. All right, y'all. So, speaking of the reunion, baby, it has came out. I want to show it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a teach. Okay, I'm going to show y'all a teach, all right?
Okay.
I will stop it and play it again. Stop it and play it again so they won't come get us.
Child.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Is it working? Can y'all see? Uh-oh.
I can see it.
Y'all can see it.
Ooh.
We just gonna look right now. We ain't gonna play the audio yet. Hold on, just look.
Girl.
Okay.
So, first of all, two things. Tisha, you got real nuck if you buck on this clip. You ain't have shit to say throughout the season. Like, girl, where was all of this energy when Stormie was calling your husband a bitch? And Martell, you're hooking the curve, but you ain't never made your wife, your ex-wife come. Boy, you and
I
your
guess the curve wasn't hitting the spot. Y'all ready?
On the LAMH Huntsville reunion.
Yeah, we came here to fight.
This is number 4. This is what we came to do.
Mouthpiece today.
Don't pay them Huntsville people with that TikTok money, boo.
What?
Stormie doesn't pay invoices.
She do not.
Now let me pause. Take a pause for the cows.
girl.
Did somebody just do a whole expose on y'all because y'all weren't paying the people either? I don't know if that was something you should have combated her with, friend. When y'all ain't paying invoices either, but okay, I guess you thought you ate.
She did. Well, she did eat too much. That's why she looked stuffed in that damn dress like a fucking turkey. But go off, sis.
Friend.
A mess.
Fight. To fight.
I gave your ass grace.
Go pop some pills, girl, and shut up.
Oh.
Came
Another pause for the cows. Girl, that's a strong allegation. Now, Storm been talking cash money, but one thing do y'all feel like that was meant for Kiki, but they showed Stormie?
Girl, I don't know. You think she was really talking to Kiki?
I think she was probably really talking to Kiki.
You just never people. And you know, I don't know, but she might have been talking to her because she's even with the whole cheating stuff. I think Kiki kind of confirmed that on her live though that Tisha was talking to her about that. So who knows? Who knows?
here to fight.
Marie said that you sit there and take it. People felt that he was sexually abusing you.
Faking it was the best move for me.
Make sure that you're there when I'm there.
Maybe you're just bad at sex.
I got a hook and a curve. You ain't gonna fake nothing.
Is your fear seeing your wife turn into Melody?
A single woman, yes. I don't want to get divorced.
I brought something for you.
Are you in a relationship with your child's mother?
No, I'm not. Does she think you're in a relationship?
When my kids are there, she's there almost every day.
She's cheated on her husband. Her husband cheating on her plenty of time. And
Is that true what she said?
your point is...
Not when my kids is there, she's there every day. And he said, no, he's not with her. Girl. And you know what is crazy to me? Stormie admitted that they didn't see the whole second half.
Right.
So my thing is, y'all did this reunion way too early.
Too early.
I don't get it. That's
way too early.
About to see 3 parts of.
And that's the part I don't understand. I don't even know if this season is worth 3 parts of a freaking reunion. We got nothing. In my opinion, I feel like this was a very much lackluster season.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go back to what Freeman said in the beginning by saying that it's crumbling because it's all ready to come together now.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like what are we going to get in? Or unless y'all finna make it like y'all did last season, when it was about everything but the freaking show. Because that's how the last reunion was. Y'all talked about everything from the freaking YouTube, everything under the sun, and talked about nothing that was on the actual freaking show.
Exactly.
So I don't really know what we're going to get out of here. But here we are. We got 3 parts. Here we go.
Yeah.
What's your prediction?
You know what? I think it's going to be a bunch of bullshit. I think it's going to be Tisha and her rehearsed reads. You know, she really practiced a long time in the car ride over to really, she's like, I'm really going to fuck them up with this one. I'm going to get them with this one. You know, and she's going to try to land them all. And they're going to fall flat as her ass is getting, because the back is starting to meet the front. She's eating too much. I don't stress. Marcel is going to deflect, and neglect his wife. I'm pretty sure. Martell is just going to, you know, just be sitting there in a suit, talking about nothing, accepting nothing.
And why do he have first chair?
Yeah.
Since he want to be like Andy them so much, why do he have first chair? He need to be over there behind the Whitlows, really, at this point.
Yeah, and why? Here's another thing. Why is Tiffany there? You quit. What do you really have to talk about at the reunion? What do we need to reunion about? Like, I don't understand. And Kimmy and Marcel, Maurice, do we got to talk about y'all? I don't want to talk about y'all slapping shoes no more. I don't want to talk about it. I don't. Of it all, we can stop. We can stop.
You know what? And that's another thing why I feel like it's not 3 parts worthy, because all we talked about is the expo.
Yeah.
After the expo, why the expo wasn't good. Now the expo gone. Now we're talking about why Kimmy don't like having sex with her husband. We talked about this all the time. Now Kiki came in at the very end.
Right.
And talking about how her cousin ain't cheating but cheated, but I wanted to, you know, throw the rumor out there because I'm mad at her because she don't want to come over here and talk to me. Then you threw water in her face. Then you got mad and went over there to another blogger to have a conversation because you got mad because you got booted off the island. What else are we gonna talk about? This ain't 3 freaking episodes worthy.
But you know what? It really is interesting to me that Tisha can come on the stage and talk about Kiki cheating on her husband and her husband cheating on her, but you don't want to talk about them back photos. You don't want to talk about the rumors that's going on around your husband, and y'all writing it in contracts to make sure other people can't talk about it. But you can come on here and air other people out. Okay. I'm about sick and tired of that too. I really am. And y'all ain't talked about none of these lawsuits and carrying on, none of this stuff.
So if Kiki would have played it smart, I think that's what Kiki should have done. And here's the reality of it, is because Letitia ain't leaving her husband. And that's her right. She ain't got to leave that man. If she ain't going to leave him, baby, leave her alone. Let her be, move on. But if you really wanted to come on here and keep a part in the position, honey, baby, you should have brought up the lawsuit. See, you played your hand all the way wrong.
Right.
You played your hand wrong, Kiki. You should have talked about the lawsuit. Why you sitting over here talking about Bun B and D and whatever that man name is, about who cheating with who? You should have been talking about the fact, did you get your money or not?
Yeah, girl.
Bump this, because I feel like you lying, sir. But I do know you went into business with him. Did you get your money?
Probably not.
Bring that to the table, because the cheating don't at this point, and I feel the same way with them. Stop bringing the girl. If you ain't pretty great to bring the woman and a real picture of them holding hands, running through the sunflower field, it don't even matter at this point either. It don't. Let it go.
Can you highlight Andrea Delilah's comment?
Andrea, Delilah.
Melody and Hook and Curve are the stars of the show, but how do they rehabilitate Hook and Curve? That's a good question. How do we rehabilitate Martell at this point?
I think that since he want to be Andy so bad, he's gonna have to pull an Andy and treat her like they did Kenya. You gotta go. He has to go. Even him being demoted isn't enough. You're gonna have to sit him out. Don't give him another contract. Everybody else get that contract, but you.
Yep.
I think he'll have to sit out, and just like anything else, get them in their pocket. Once you start hitting people in their pocket, they'll get some act right and find some.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's a good question, because it's like, if you keep at this point, if you keep Martell on the show, what is that really showing the audience? Because you're not talking about the revenge piece situation. Y'all not addressing that. And by you not addressing it, it looks like you condone his behavior, the things that he's doing to constantly taunt Melody. And it's not right. It's really not right. So, good question, Andrea Delilah. Thank you for bringing that up.
I agree. She also says, so let Martell sit out and bring him back the second half or season 7 or 8. I say sit him out a whole season.
Yeah, I agree.
Treat him like Kenya. Sit him out a whole season.
Yeah, get a life that we can see. Because you don't film me at all or film my real life. Get a real life. Right now, you clearly don't have anything, because you're not showing anything now.
Yep.
You have minimal scenes because you have nothing for them to film.
Nothing going on. I agree.
About your children, so we can see you with your kids. You need to create scenarios where we can see you in a better light. Your children was really that only avenue, but you played yourself and got rid of that.
And his biggest ally is Chris. His biggest ally is Chris. Again, he's another one that's playing his hand wrong, because at the reality of it is I will go to Chris instead of being mad at Chris. Chris, how can I get some money? Chris, let's go into business together. Bring me on a little piece. So, I wouldn't even mind now that Chris him and his wife has became a cast of the show. They're not just friends of anymore. You could go in that avenue.
Maybe Martell could be a real estate agent. You built homes. You can tell people from the structure, okay, this is a good house, this isn't a good house, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you can do that. But hell, he can't even pass an open book test. So, child, I don't think he can pass a damn real estate test. And I ain't no punk. So, I don't know, child. It's so many streams of income that Martell could be going underway with. The reality is he's lazy. He's lazy and entitled.
I think he definitely got comfortable to the lifestyle where Melody had everything running so smoothly that neither him or her had to really go to the office like they needed to, or really be boots on the grounds like they were in the beginning. And I think he got so used to got so used to that lifestyle. I don't know if he knows how to get back into the hustle and bustle of it all.
You know what, really makes a good point. She says Carlos has done too much with Martell to be hard on him. Let's remember, he went on a full press tour with him at the beginning of last year. He treats him differently.
You know what? Why I think that is? I think Carlos have went out his way to try to switch over Martell's freaking image. He has. I think that's what it is when it comes to Carlos. I do feel like he genuinely likes Martell. And I think that he was probably trying to do what was the best interest of the show. Let me try to help you. Let me go with you. If I flick you, shut up.
Yes.
If I pinch your finger, you're talking too much. You know? So I think he was trying to turn over his image and have it to where he's not looked at as this horrible person. But he keeps getting in his own way. So I think that went out the door, and I kind of feel like, this is my opinion, y'all tell me what y'all think, but I kind of think that Carlos probably have washed his hands of him and like, I tried.
You know what? I think that Carlos, he has an affinity for oh, hold on. I had to do this, managing moderator. Boom! I finally made Angie a moderator. Finally, y'all.
Woo! Shout out to Angie.
Jeez Louise. Okay. Hey, child. I was able to do it. But anyway, I think Carlos feels bad for Martell.
I agree with that.
They said allegedly that he paid the taxes on Martell's mother's house so that she would lose her house. And I think that was in part to help Martell too, because if his mother's house, then Martell has nothing to fall back on. Yep. Like, basically loses everything that he had, because that was him and Mel owned that house.
Yep.
And they gifted it to his mother. So if you lose that, then now you have absolutely nothing. So, I mean, for Carlos to put this much stock into this man, he sees something in him clearly that we don't. So, but that's something you gotta stop trying.
And I think so too. I think he's probably done. And I also can be fair too. I think that Martell probably can have a redeeming factor about himself. And he probably do have something that we're not seeing, to where he probably is funny, or, you know, they have a good time when they all ain't on the bull crap.
Yeah.
But again, he gets in his own way, and he's his own stumbling block. Him and his baby mama at this point, they the biggest problem. So I don't know if there's any helping him. And it's almost kind of like how we was talking about Marie mama. She gotta have to want the help. And the same thing with him. He gotta want it for himself. And he's not at the point of, because he feel like he's doing nothing wrong.
Right.
So because he's doing nothing wrong in his eyes, he's gonna keep doing the dumb stuff.
Yeah, I just think, you know, Martell, he got to get his life together, and he has to be willing to do the work, and he has to stick to it. He has to, because you can't keep saying that you're trying to do better, you doing this and you doing that, and then you're not walking the walk. You're not talking, walking the walk.
I agree. Y'all, we went over an hour and 30 minutes, but we gonna wrap it up with Tisha and Stormie arguing in the doggone comments, y'all. So the video that I just shown y'all, which is on OMFG Reality TV, that is where you can go and find the comments between them two.
Yeah, because I didn't screenshot them my daggone self.
Yeah, you can go there and see the conversation from there. But to pretty much sum it all up in the conversation, Letitia and Stormie was going back and forth. Stormie let it be known that the only reason why she's doing all this yapping is because they're in a controlled environment. She don't know how to read. It's rehearsed reads. She's fake. Letitia pretty much was saying she's nice until she's not. Letitia really was saying a lot. It was really Stormie just eating her butt up. And you can tell that even if she was just trying to get at Letitia by saying that she had rehearsed reads, I feel like Stormie proved her point, because she's going at you hard in the comments and you still have no comeback.
Right.
You still can't even fight back, girl, and y'all in the comments at this point. And you still can't fight back.
Crazy. It's crazy. Here's the thing. What I want to come out of that whole situation, I want to see if Stormie really was in cahoots with Letitia with that product line stuff. Like, did Stormie allow her to relabel her products? Were they somewhat business partners or whatever? Because Clearly that ain't happening no more if she popping crazy with her on the show like this. So also I want to see if this is really contrived, because it's been said in the YouTube streets that Stormie and Marceau are like having this little beef, and Tisha is just kind of getting herself in the middle of it so they can all get guaranteed camera time. So deflect from all the other stuff that's going on amongst them. So I don't know what's going on, child. A lot of this stuff is just seeming real fake this season, and I'm gonna need them to get real.
Now, Alf asked a good question in the live earlier, which was, why wasn't the party at the pasture shown? And wasn't it supposed to be the season finale? And I said, girl, I forgot all about that doggone party in all her acres of land. I said, I forgot all about that. Great freaking question. Yep. Why didn't we see that?
I don't know. I would have loved.
That is a great question.
I thought Stormie's birthday party was supposed to be the season finale because Martell brought some chick. Mind you, that's another big thing. They keep on talking about Martell this, and Martell talking about Mel cheating, but ain't nobody say nothing about that. That's another. They keep on protecting this man. He had a house the night before, and you wearing the wedding ring and all this bumping your gums, but you just had a chick in your room the night before. Full of stunts and games. That's what you're full of. You're full of crap.
I feel like that would have been the best way to end out the show, simply because all of the people were getting along. The entire cast was getting along. And I think that would have been a great way to end the finale out. Somebody said because of AL, QT said that. Then Remy said, and nothing was leaked about it, so that could have been a reason.
Gotcha. And yes, Relly, I did make you a moderator as well. So congratulations to Relly. Are both my 2 moderators. Thank y'all so much. Y'all. Thank you.
She said, I think it was some stuff that happened and they couldn't use certain footage. The editing for the finale was horrible. If I were the showrunner, I would end the finale with Mel and Martell meet up.
Oh wow. Yeah, because that whole scene, you know what, that's right, Kalani, because that whole scene with Tisha, Marcel, it was trash. Like they thought they were really trying to make Tisha seem like some empowered woman by her saying, I can't answer that question. Girl, bye.
Can't answer that question. But I think he needed to hear that. And I don't know if they even told her to say that. They probably told her to say it since they actors.
I feel like they did. I feel like that whole scene was set up. And I Marcel knew it, but even just hearing it, his ego just went into over.
Yeah.
You really said it, huh?
Yeah.
But
so here's the thing. We're going to end it on this. If the show crumbling, what do they need to do to fix it? I told y'all already what my thought is, baby. We can see these folks in November. Right. But y'all said September, so I come on up to September. Either way, we don't need to see them in the spring, summer. They need to come back in the fall. They don't need to come back. I think that we need a break. Need a break. And I also feel like because Martell is telling the tea, I think that outside of Martell, everybody needs a stern talking to. Scott's 1.0, baby, y'all got everything going on and ain't talking about none of it. Now, y'all ain't got to talk about the 15, but y'all doggone it, one of them need to come to the screen.
Right.
14 can stay behind. I'm okay with that. But one out of these 15 need to make it.
Yep.
And let that carry you for your whole season. Scott 2.0, I see y'all next year. We'll need you. It was good to have you all this time. I know Kimmy fight for the rights of the core 6, but girl, we don't need you no more.
You don't have nothing going on, Kimmy.
You have nothing to talk about.
Yeah. It's not, we do not care. We do not care. You know what? I actually agree with you. We need a break from this show. I think they actually need some time to get a storyline.
Yep.
They need some time to build some stuff up. And it can't just continue to be us fighting for Martell and Mel to have a conversation with each other.
I agree.
Them fractions. We can't keep on doing that. Kimmy, or I mean, listen, Carlos, make your business. Run shows. Just like Housewives, if you keep on lying to kick it and you ain't kicking it, you got to get kicked off. You got to go. They get rid of Housewives like nobody's business.
Baby, drop them like hotcakes.
Yes.
They drop.
He likes these shows because he's like, these are real relationships. Okay, they have real relationships with other people on the show. You see that they have real relationships with the Fletchers. The Fletchers was gold.
Baby, TV gold.
Get them on the show more. And I was actually disappointed that we didn't see them more in the finale. Like I didn't want to end with seeing them do that's nice that they do school supply giveaways and stuff. That's amazing. But I feel like their story was way too plentiful for that. I would have liked a setup or a prelude to, okay, this is what we are going to see when the kind of like a teaser for, okay, we're going to be introducing the Fletchers more, and this is what it's going to kind of start off with. You know what I mean? I agree, Jay Darkness. Too many episodes.
It's too many. We don't need 45 episodes.
And it's bullshit. Like, it's way too much filler. If y'all could have cut back some of them episodes and put Stormie's party in there, because a lot of waste of space and time and air. So
I agree. I think they need to go. Kiki, y'all know how I feel about Kiki. I don't think Kiki need to come back, not even as a friend of the show. I think they depended on Kiki to save it and bring the bull crowd, but it ended up backfiring in her face because y'all know my girl's Needy. In the words of Needy, baby, you never win when you playing dirty. And because you played dirty from the beginning, the stuff blew up on you. You were so quick to try to throw your cousin up under the bus and do all the bull crap, and look at you. You found yourself in the hot seat. So much so, girl, you're still talking.
Exactly.
Close your mouth.
Close your mouth to the board.
Stop talking.
And Kiki, she go live every she is that is a bored woman. I don't know. Listen, very nice lady, but Kiki is very bored. I need her to find some business.
Babe, I want her to get some better internet.
Please, honey.
Because we can't even put a full sentence together without you freezing up. No, girl, go find you some better internet.
And I'm going to disagree with. I do like Kiki. I just want Kiki to show more of her life. I don't want to keep seeing her, because one thing that I'm learning about Kiki, her and Tisha are very similar in that regard, where they are very spoiled. Both of them are very spoiled and want people to agree with them. So I just think that's where both of them, I can see where they meshed and collide. They're the same person. They are essentially the same person. Kiki just smarter.
And somebody asked a question about how can Martell have any redeemable whatever, how the question was posed. I asked the same question for Kiki. How you go rehabilitate him? How are you going to rehabilitate her?
Right.
I don't know if she's able, because you came in messy and strong. At this point, I don't think people are going to want to hear about how you going to the clinic. Even we don't even, and I'm not saying this in a mean way, but the people didn't even want to hear about Kimmy and her journey.
Yep.
Because you can't make your whole season about your journey. Unfortunately, can you talk about it? Spurts of it? Yes, I have this whatever coming up for my addiction. I go and talk to people, but you're not even putting yourself in a position to do that a lot.
Yep. Friend, can we take this Cash App down so my government name don't be all over the...
I didn't even realize that was up there. Sorry, friend.
Yeah.
My bad. Please forgive me.
Okay, don't be searching for me and stuff. Okay.
Don't go dox her because we're going to have problems. We're going to have problems, okay? Please and thank you. This was a great question. Whatever happened to the stealing at the Home Depot case?
Bingo. Thank you. Thank you, Country Conversations with Diva D. Thank you. Where that at? Where that at, though? Y'all ain't talk about that at all, or the outcome of that. Was it you? What had happened? What I
Even
done?
Kiki did all this big talking. Because when I get y'all ain't gonna have nothing to say.
Girl, she don't got nothing. She ain't got nothing to say. That's why she's boring. She needs to just, she got to figure out a storyline. I like Kiki on the show. I think she has potential, but I want her to get her story together. I really do. I would rather see her kids and her husband like stop. I want the Family Feud stuff to stop. But now
I agree.
Her to have an issue with Mel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not really checking for that either.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm over the Family Feud. I'm over talking about what Kimmy can do to get her sex drive up. I don't want to talk about Martel talking about the fact that she cheated. Sir, y'all are divorced. Let's move on.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to hear about it. That's why I say they need a break.
Mm-hmm.
They need a break.
Yep.
Because y'all are recycling these doggone storylines and it ain't moving. It ain't progressing the show. It ain't moving the show forward. Y'all have literally been stuck in season 3 and 4 and y'all ain't got out of this is the longest season 4 ever.
You know what I think it will prove? If Love and Marriage DC has a good season, it'll prove that a hiatus is worth it. Because I think that Love and Marriage DC is going to be amazing this season.
I think so too. I said I was going to pick back up on it.
And it took, they had almost a year gap. So I if this works out for DC, that need to be a wake-up call for Huntsville. Because you're right. I think it comes on too much. It comes on like 4 times a year. It's too much.
We don't need this much of them.
No, we don't.
We don't need this much. And I think it also goes to show too with Atlanta. We can go ahead and end here because we almost too much mark. I think even when it comes down to Atlanta, they on the long hiatus, but we heard nothing about it. They coming back or not.
I think they try to figure out who the hell they gonna cast for Atlanta. That's the deal there.
And I think everybody over there shaking in their boots.
Yep.
Everybody is over there shaking.
Period. Well, that's it.
That's all we got, y'all. We ain't got no more. That's it, and that's all. Okay. But and we finna go hit the ground running. So prepare to be sick of us. Okay, be prepared to be sick of us. All right, y'all. Friend, you got anything else? You want to add anything else?
Well, quiet as it's kept and loud as we gonna say it. Okay. You know what? I want to say thank you to everybody that comments in our chat. And I'm not, y'all know I'm a goofball, but I'm not playing. I'm serious. I appreciate everybody's comments, everybody that watches, everybody that's subscribing to our channels. We really do appreciate y'all because we have anything if y'all didn't watch our content. So thank y'all so much. I'm not a bully for real.
She's not. She's so sweet.
I will check a bitch, but I do. I appreciate everybody. I love everybody. Okay. And thank y'all so much for watching. I'm so glad to see my friend healthy and shining on this screen. I missed it, did you? I really did. I was just telling my husband, I said, before I took my damn nap, child, that he's here on this adjacent to me and watched me do. We ate dinner with my son. And I said, I'm actually excited to get on the show tonight. I haven't seen Sean in a little bit. And he was like, you so lame.
Yeah, be coming for us. We got a thing going on, okay?
And they gonna let me go to sleep.
We got a thing going on over here.
But then he was sitting here when he woke me up. He was like, remember, you gotta talk to Sean. You get up.
Gotta get up. We gotta go to work.
Yeah.
Gotta go to work. All right, you guys. We had so much fun. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Happy New Year. Y'all, we will see you guys and we will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.